Okay, so for question number 5 here, it says that we need to take a look at this and write an equation that'll model the situation. It tells us that Twinkle Toes Tony, I'm just going to call him Tony, kicked a football and it landed 100 feet from where he kicked it, and it reached a maximum height of 125 feet. Write an equation that models the path of the ball while it's in the air. Okay. So let's go and take a look at this. I don't have enough room to draw it on here, so I'm going to swap over to a new one. So I might have to swap back and forth between these, but okay, so first let's draw the ground. So there's my ground. Here's Tony. Everyone say hi, Tony. He kicks the ball, and we know that it makes a parabola, and didn't do so well right here at the very end, but we know that from the very beginning of where he kicks it all the way to right here, that has a width of, it was 100 feet. And we know that the ball is going to reach its maximum height right here at the green, and that when it goes off the ground, that it reaches a maximum height of 125 feet. So this is 125 feet. Okay, so now we need to start off with the idea of, okay, I know that we're going to use a y equals negative a x minus h plus k minus h squared plus k equation. And the vertex is going to be right here. So let's actually go ahead and say this could be 0, 0. Well, if this is 0, 0, that means that over here where the ball lands is going to be cutting this red line in half. So this is actually going to be 50, 0. And then for the ball right here, all the way at the very top, that's going to be at 0 away, and it's straight up. So that means that this is 125. And now I can start working on some things. Oh, wait, this point right here is the vertex, and the vertex we know is H, or is made by the letters H and K. Oh, fantastic. That means I could just take H and plug it in right here, take this K, plug it in right there. So I'll go ahead and write that equation in green. Y equals negative a, let's see, x minus 0 squared plus 125, and oh, I remember minus 0, you don't actually need that. So right now the equation looks like y equals negative a x squared and then plus 125. So now I need to pick a number, or a coordinate really. So I'm going to pick this one right here, this 50, and I'm going to send it into x right there. And I'm going to pick this 0 and send it into y right here. So when I do that, that's going to give me a brand new equation. We'll write that in green. Helps if I pick up my green pen. Let's see here. Y, we said was 0. Negative a, we're plugging in something for x squared. And the 125 is still going to be there, so let's see here. We're plugging in 50. Okay, 50 squared is, okay, so we have 0 equals negative a times, let's see, 50 squared, 5 times 5 is 25. There would be 2 zeros on that, and then plus 125. Okay, so now solving this for a, I need to somehow get this a by itself. So I'm going to subtract 125 from both sides, and when I create my new equation from that, I'm going to get that negative 125 is equal to negative a times 2500. So now, oh, I see. I'm just going to divide both sides by this 2500. Now, when I do this, I'm definitely going to go ahead and grab the calculator here, because I can see that both of these numbers are divisible by 5, but I want to make sure that I also get the most reduced version of that. So I'm going to say 125 over 2500. Oh, and it reduces to 1 over 20. Now, a negative divided by a positive is going to be a negative. I have negative a over here, so I'm running out of room, so I'm actually going to hop over here and say, okay, this is 1 over 20. Again, a negative divided by a positive means that this is negative. And we had negative a left over on this side. So if a negative number is equal to a negative number, then this positive number a should be equal to a positive version 120. And now, this is the part that most students forget to do. They forget to take this answer right here, where they know what a is, and they need to take that answer and send it back over to this equation right here. So we now know that the final answer is going to be y equals negative, yes, this negative is still there, a is just 1 over 20, so a x squared plus 125, and I'm going to put a box around my answer. So this is the equation that will model the path of the ball.